Hello, 5th grade. This video is for Unit 5 of our vocab. It will include both the article in the front of Unit 5, which is Chemistry in Action, and afterwards I will read the definitions and sentences that go with the words. If you've already read the article in front of vocab 5, you can skip ahead to the definitions. Here we go. Chemistry in Action. You may think that the chemistry is found only in labs. Chemistry in Action. You may think that chemistry is found only in labs. You may think that only scientists dabble in the world of chemistry. Think again. Chemistry is all around you. Chemistry is the study of the substances that make up our world. Everything from the air we breathe, to the food we eat, to the soap we use. Chemists don't think of these substances as remaining in an unchanging, eternal state, though. Instead, they study the ways in which these substances interact and change. Chemistry in the kitchen. In your haste to eat a piece of bread, you might not think about chemistry, and yet the piece of bread was once a lump of dough. Heat from the oven baked the dough, causing a chemical change. The dough became bread, a different substance which cannot be changed back to its original form. After you chew that piece of bread, your body digests it. Saliva in your mouth and juices in your stomach break it down into substances that your body can use to provide you with energy. That's chemistry too. Chemistry in nature. It's a warm, humid day. Rain has just fallen. A plant absorbs the water from the rain through its roots. The leaves use energy from the sun to combine the water with carbon dioxide from the air. The result is food for the plant. It's all chemistry. Plants also use chemistry to protect themselves. No sensible person would walk through a field of stinging nettle plants with bare arms or legs. That's because when this plant is touched, it releases a chemical that stings the skin. Animals use chemistry for self-defense too. When a bear lashes out at a honeybee comb, the bees sting the bear and release a painful chemical. Only a very hungry bear would stand for that. Chemistry detectives. For a long time, scientists have been using chemistry to help police solve crimes. They can establish whose saliva is on a drinking glass. They can tell what blood belongs to whom. They can identify a person's DNA, which is different in every individual. Many chemists find that police work is a worthy and interesting profession. Perhaps you have even seen chemists at work on some TV detective shows. People who sell antiques also rely on chemistry to check old objects. They apply nitric acid to silver to make sure it is really silver. They can put bleach on silk fabric to make sure it is silk. Chemistry in plastics. Our lives would be very different without plastic. Computers, televisions, MP3 players, and even some shoes are made from plastics. The baggage that you carry on a trip is probably made from nylon or plastic, two man-made materials that were invented thanks to modern chemistry. Look around your home, your school, your neighborhood. How much chemistry in action can you see? Joseph Priestley, 1733 to 1804. English scientist Joseph Priestley was a pioneer in chemistry. Priestley discovered how to make carbonated fizzy water that is still used today to make the soda that you drink. He was the first chemist to identify oxygen as part of the air we breathe. Priestley was also the first scientist to figure out photosynthesis, the process by which plants make food. Joseph Priestley opposed the English government and King George III. He was a friend of Benjamin Franklin and moved to the United States in 1794. And now for the vocab words. Number 1, antique, a noun, an object made long ago, or something made in the past. Some people fill their homes with antiques. Also, antique adjective, from the past, or very old. The antique cradle was carved in 1847. Number 2, baggage, noun, suitcases, bags, packages, equipment, or other items travelers carry, or things that get in the way. Many travelers carry too much baggage. Number 3, digest, noun, a shortened version of previously published writings, or a magazine that publishes such short versions. My parents read a monthly digest of international news. Also, verb, digest. to understand or grasp an idea, to break down food within the body for nourishment. You may need time to digest the lessons you learned in school this week. Notice that the noun is pronounced digest and the verb is pronounced digest. Number 4, establish, verb, to set up, start, organize, or bring about, or to prove beyond doubt. The new baby's parents will establish a fund for her college education. Number 5, eternal, adjective, lasting for all time, with no beginning or end, continuing forever, seeming to be endless. Poets write of the eternal promise of spring. Number 6, haste, noun, speed or quickness of motion, or overeager action without caution. If you work in haste, you may make careless mistakes. Number 7, humid, adjective, steamy or heavy with moisture, moist or damp. Ice-cold lemonade is refreshing on a humid day. Number 8, lash, verb, to whip or strike, to scold, to strap down with rope or cord. A cornered animal may lash out in fear. Also, noun, a whip, a blow made by or as if by a whip, or an eyelash. The man bore scars from the cruel lash. Number 9, oppose, to be against, resist, object to, or to be in direct contrast with. A group of senators will oppose the bill. Number 10, pioneer, noun, a person or group that goes first to explore, open, prepare, or settle an area, or someone who breaks new ground, as in science or ideas. The Wright brothers became pioneers when they piloted the first powered flight in 1903. Verb, to open the way for others to follow. Our city will pioneer the use of electric buses. Number 11, sensible, adjective, showing or having good judgment or reason, aware of. It's only sensible to wear a warm coat on a cold day. And number 12, worthy, adjective, having value, importance, or worth, or good enough for. Many people volunteer to work for a worthy charity.